Peace to the ancestors. I am a reincarnate, a vessel being used to deliver a message. I will tell you no lie. The biggest insult to a woman is a homosexual. Homosexuality is the biggest insult to a woman. I know many of you will feel some type of way about this, but these are things that we need to speak on. There is an agenda, an attempt to demasculize every black man, not only in America, but in other nations. Even in Jamaica, currently, America has its hand in everything. They are working to legalize homosexuality, even in Jamaica. One of the few places that openly speaks out against homosexuals, even in the churches. They do everything they can to defeminize the woman. They teach her that she does not need a man. What they teach us is imbalance. They remove the man from the household. They overwork the woman. So now that we are raising these microwave generations, a lot of these children will grow up and won't even know how to use an oven. The woman works so much that she cannot come home and feed her children a decent and a wholesome meal. But instead, they microwave everything, which is killing them, causing cancer. Women, it is not until you begin to stand up and start to question these brothers, asking them questions like, what is wrong with me as a woman? Why do you not find me attractive? I believe that homosexuality is the biggest insult to a woman because it suggests that a man does not need you. It is the most illogical and irrational thing ever. There is no way possibly that two men can reproduce and create a child. Two women cannot reproduce and create a child. The child needs balance. When you have a boy child and a girl child in the house, the boy does not grow up and go and look for a woman that reminds him of his father, but he looks for a woman that reminds him of his mother and all of her great characteristics. When a little girl grows up, she does not go and look for a man that reminds her of her mother, but she looks for a man that reminds her of her father and all of his great characteristics. Balance. They are targeting our young black boys and our young black girls. They put estrogen, even in plastic, the plastic bottles that we drink out of. Research it. They used this same experiment on two frogs, and genetically, it mutated the frogs' desires for each other. They are doing everything to demasculize us and to defeminize us. Why is this important? Because if enough of us is demasculized, then when the tanks start rolling out, the men, the so-called men, are not going to take care of their families or going to fight on the front line. They're going to be looking for somebody to take care of them because they want to be women instead. There's a problem with that. This is just another way for them to disarm us and unarm us. This is just another way for their agenda to be implemented with little to no resistance. These are things that we have to talk about. I know it may offend you, but shame a lot. And what I say is the truth. We have to change our diets. Consume more organic, non-GMO, genetically modified organisms. Refrain from it. Dr. Sebi teaches us that the root to cancer is mucus. Remove the mucus, remove the cancer. Cancer is a mucus buildup. Dairy products, starches, all meat. Stay away from the meats. We need organic fruits, organic vegetable seeds, things that grow from the earth. We also have to start regarding each other as kings and queens, as I've already stated in other videos. Why is this important? Because everything is of consciousness. Before you create something, you think about it. They teach you that everything is outside of you, but the truth is, everything that is eternal is internal. Consciously, if we begin to regard each other as kings and queens, we start thinking with a higher consciousness. We have to stop referring to each other as B's and H's and all of these other derogatory words that we use to refer to each other, because it's low vibration, low spirited. Our ancestors taught us royalty, and we must refrain from thinking in an unroyal-like way. These words will be short, but I trust that you will receive them and they will not land on deaf ears. I would also like to thank everyone that has been inboxing me ever since the first video has gone viral. Brothers and sisters from Holland, London, Jamaica, Congo, Australia, East, West, North, and South, in the Americas, and everything else in between. I come to you in peace, love, and these words are true. May you reciprocate them and begin to educate your family. But brothers, we have to band together and start to protect our women, start to protect our children, educate them properly, equip them so that we become more effectively. The oppressor has an agenda, so we have to act as a disclaimer and infiltrate. And simply by coming together, as I have stated, I am a poor righteous teacher. I am speaking to the poor, whether you are Latino, whether you are black, whether you are white, East Indian, or whatever you call yourself, or whatever you claim to be, or whatever your religion is. I'm speaking to the poor. It is going to take for us to unite. So first, but we must become conscious of their agenda. And to demasculize our men and to defeminize our women is at the top of their agenda. Marinate on this.